Hello guys, and welcome to episode 9 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Lokhir Fellheart, going for world domination. Today we are going to be wiping out the defenders of the Great Plan. Each of their settlements is defended by a garrison and walls, but nothing more. They won't have any armies, Naka is dead, so they're quite easy to take. It's just gonna cause us to have to play out every battle though, since they do have that garrison there. Anyway, Yastra is currently chilling at the Volcanic Islands. Probably going to be a rebellion here soon, honestly. But that's okay. It gives Yastra something to do. Otherwise, everything else is moved. In terms of our cash, I don't think we want to spend any, really. Temple of Plenken, we don't want to put our money into that, because I think I want to save the population surplus to get Zlanhurpek to level 3. Elsewhere, is there anything important we could build? I don't think so. Unless I want to upgrade to the exotic hothouse here. But we don't have the building to create witch elves yet, so there's no rush to do that. Okay, only one turn until Driven by Vengeance is complete, which is great because it means we can move on to the second tier of technologies. So we'll keep the cash for that anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. It's going to cost us 2,000 to upgrade. And it's pretty important that we do. We don't want to get tech locked. That is like the worst thing that could happen. So apparently Yastra's loyalty is low. That is unfortunate. Has it dropped again? It's still 4. I thought it was 4 before. Anyway, technology research, which is good. And imminent rebellion at the Volcanic Islands was to be expected. But now we're going to go for the upgrade. There we go. And then we can start putting our technology towards Festivals of Cain. The +1 Untainted faction-wide is so good. Like, that is really, really useful for dealing with corruption. Especially in places where there is like base corruption due to population, like at Oixel. A local populace causes 2 corruption. It's annoying as hell. Anyway, Lokhir, time for you to take the Mine of the Bearded Skulls. Alright, let's jump on in. At some point, I'd love Lokhir to have some War Hydras, some Calibdis, that kind of stuff, because it would make these battles that we currently have to play out every time, we could just auto-resolve them. Because these are relatively simple. It's just going to be a matter of running at the walls as quickly as possible. Let's get the Black Ark Corsairs on the left and right, with the Dark Shards behind. Dark Riders may as well line up on the left. Tuck them in there, they're not going to do anything for this battle. And then Lokhir and the Feral Manticore can come to the left hand side. Alright, start the battle. Select these, throw them up the wall, and then we'll have the Black Ark Corsairs with hand bows go up either side of those, with the Dark Shards going in between these 2 towers. Okay, let's move forwards Lokhir. We'll try and get a decent breath attack in there to do as much damage as possible. And the most valuable unit for them is probably Saurus Warriors with shields. So let's just get rid of this one on the left hand side and we'll just dive into them with Lokhir. Here we go. Oh, that was a nasty hit. Damn, that killed like half of the squad. Let's just dive into them now as well. Oh, there is some temple guards there. We should have gone into them. Oh well, we can dive into them with Lokhir. For sure. Certainly kill some of those models. We'll turn on Dreaded Duelist. And he'll get that good old base melee attack in there. And the Feral Manticore just diving through those units. That's really awesome. Right, have all of my units got their ladders up? I think they have. And the nice thing here is these towers are not able to shoot my Dark Shards, but my Dark Shards are able to engage the Skink Cohort. Now the Skink Cohort does have cover, so it will do quite a lot of damage. But, you know, at least it gives the Dark Shards something to do. But otherwise they would just be kind of stood still doing nothing. And Lokhir now has that ability that buffs like melee attack, doesn't he? And weapon strength. So the Black Arcs nearby, yeah, they have 66 melee attack now. It's ridiculous. Right, he's going to have his breath attack back at some point. He actually has it now. So we'll have him take off. And we'll throw it towards somebody. Maybe the Saurus warriors on top here isn't a bad idea. Ooh, nasty. Oh, let's just kill these Terrordon riders if they're going to attack. Sure, why not? Let's have the Manticore take off. And that can help out with the Terrordon riders as well. Cool. Right, I'm just going to have all the standard Black Arc Corsairs run towards the center, and the Black Arc Corsairs with hand bows can run to the edge so they can shoot down towards this ancient Stegodon, for example. Let me actually attack that. I wonder if they can shoot at it from here. No, they can't. I thought they might be able to like arc their shots over. That would be pretty cool if we could. Anyway, we've nearly got our last breath attack available. So probably want to just focus it on the Saurus spears there. And then we can probably attack the Terrordon riders. Or if not, we'll just dive into the Temple Guard. Whack on the dreaded duelist again, may as well use his healing potion. And we're going to be popping the murderous prowess any second. There we go. Beautiful. Are they causing friendly fire with the Terrordon Raiders? I feel like they are. It looks like it. Unless Loki is just doing that much damage. I guess he could be. Oh, now the Dark Shards are engaging the Stegodon. That's good. I thought they would be able to shoot over like that. That's going to take a ton of damage. Right, we are going to want to get off the walls and attack the Cold One Spear Riders. And I'll probably just have Lokhir and the Manticore kill off the Ancient Stegodon. Yeah, that's dead. Brilliant. And now we'll kill the Terrordon Riders. Is that army losses? It is. Crushed them. Yeah, so not too difficult at all. But the auto-resolve balance bar kind of forces us to play them out. It'd be really nice actually when he gets a sorceress as well. We'll speed things up no end. We do have that new sorceress with the beast magic on her way. You can be there for the time being. I think what I'd like with Lokhir though is probably a fire magic sorceress. But it will depend on what bonuses the sorceresses get when I employ them. I wonder what bonus our other sorceress has actually. I should probably have a look at that. But since we're going to want to hold on to these settlements, we are going to just use normal occupation. Let's have a look at her. She gets income from raiding for the Lord's army and income from sacking settlements plus 5%. That's actually not too bad. Like the sacking settlements one, the raiding is just terrible because generally you don't raid. Actually, you could probably use some banners. You could do High Elf Slave. Should have told us actually good for her. Tormentor Sword's okay, but probably gonna keep that for someone else for the time being. Extra melee defense and missile resistance. Damn, she's gonna have some hella high missile resistance. Other than that, the one with jet's probably a good idea. We'll just kit her out with those. Great, Lokhir's leveled up. So now we have Kindle the Fury, and we've got all of these unlocked. I'm probably just going to go towards Sea Dragon Cloak, and then we'll grab the Blade Master. Actually, probably hard to hit first, honestly. Yeah, then we'll pick up Eternal Hatred at some point, because we do have a lot of elves to kill soon. I was thinking about where I want to go next after taking Lustia, and I think we'll likely just head north and take the High Elf lands before moving back towards Nagaron. We can go and take Lothern. I think that would be a nice prize for the taking. Anyway, Ganache has leveled up, which is good. Tempting to put a point into Line Breaker. I think it's going to be the case for most of our lords that we take Line Breaker, just because we are making use of Black Ark Corsairs so much. And I am probably going to maintain that theme for the most part. But let's go for the upgrade on Cascading Firecloak for now, so that we can unlock Evasion and then get the Piercing Bolts of Burning. Continue with that.
Enchantress.
Alright, so here, I'm probably just going to come down more or less next to Zahutek. I'm tempted actually to check out Blackland though. Will we get more for raiding here, I wonder? Maybe.
Moving on.
Yeah, we will. Okay, so we'll just raid that territory for now. That's fine by me. Alright, Cecile. I might give her the Witch Elves, just to fill out her army. I'm not a massive fan of Witch Elves, but yeah, we could just add them to our army when we need to use her. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to head towards the Awakening with Cecile. And maybe we can just take the Awakening and Zahutek like really quickly one after the other if we declare war on the Vampire Coast. I'm going to remove our non-aggression pact. Just so that we don't get reliability hit. Because reliability rating is like so important in this game. It really does depend on whether or not people are going to be friendly with you or not, or accept your deals, whether they are allies or foes. Right, that's pretty much everything done. Let's just get past all of this and end the turn. I'm hoping that's just a Vampire Rebellion again. We can crush Vampire Rebellions very quickly. And it is indeed perfect. Might let that pop for 2 turns and then kill it. Although saying that, our army's not that big, so not sure if we can get away with that. I might in fact have to recruit some more troops just to take it out. We do have the Black Ark nearby if needs be, so that's not going to be too much of an issue. And they won't attack straight away because we do have the walls in the main settlement now. So we have a rebellion. There we go. Wonderful. Let's see if we can kill that army with the one that we have. Something I definitely want to check. Those savages, where's that? Orcs are coming. Oh, that's up here. That'll probably be like the Blue Vipers, I guess. Something like that. Right, let's continue towards Hulatol. We would be heading into enemy territory here, which is going to cause us a bit of attrition. But do I want to wait around? Probably not. I just want to hit that straight away. I don't really mind. Okay, so Ganache we're just going to have come over here. I want to check out the armies that Blacksland has. And it looks like their armies aren't terribly strong. Just a bunch of skink cohorts and stuff. So maybe we could wipe them out quite easily. Although the garrison here... Oh, that's not very strong either. Alright. If we just double-teamed Blacksland, even with both of the armies there, we could probably win. Alright, for now, I'm just going to chill on the edge of the province. And we'll just continue to raid that for more money. While Cessir... Maybe it'd be better to have a jump on the water. Actually, if we did it like that, then... Honestly, we could probably take both the settlements without having to fight a Vampire Coast army, depending on where that army is. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm just checking the difference here between the Shades and the Black Ark Corsairs. I just wanted to check. They have less armor, slightly more speed, less melee attack, less melee defense. I mean, these are with the bonuses that Cessir gives. We could, in fact, with Cessir, do Sheaf Master. Actually, no, that's not the right one. Raid Leader is the right one. Gives the extra missile damage and melee defense for Shades. Alright. Well, we're not going to move our Black Ark. We're just going to come down here. Wipe them out. Lovely. Take the slaves. He got the Scroll of Stone. Nice. Oh, that's a really good one. Happy with that. Okay, and Yastra can now grab the Penumbral Pendulum. Right, I'm going to probably put her into the Star Tower now. That will boost public order, and then in the future we can buff up our army again with more troops.
What is your dark purpose?
Right, let's just march with Cessir. And I'm going to jump on the water so that we get the replenishment. We'll move up to the Awakening. We can jump on land and grab the Witch Elves and then attack. I think that's maybe a good idea. We'll see. Anyway, Alarian's going to try and catch up with Lokhir. We have the settlement upgrades available now at the Southern Great Jungle. Here we probably want to just build in the Artisan's house. For the extra cash. For now. I think that's probably the only thing that I want to build. We do in fact have a rebellion popping up at Idsa soon. But that might be good timing because we're just moving into Hualotol next turn. And then the turn after that I think we'll be in range to attack the rebellion. We could in fact put the money towards the fighting pits. But that would leave us with like 200 cash, which is risky to say the least. Iceland Hirpek can level up as well, but again, gonna be tight on money. Okay, well, let's just move on for now. We have the rebellion at the Southern Great Jungle and the sorcerer delinquent Yastra. You have discovered that most pitiful and distrusted of creatures, the male sorcerer. Malekith in his wisdom has decreed that all such wretches must die by his hands, but now this one is begging pathetically at your feet, proffering power in exchange for his freedom. We can take his offering for the plus 20 Winds of Magic, or we can turn him over to Malekith, turn her over, which gives plus 1 loyalty to Yastra. How does this... wait, what? I feel like this should be like opposite. Why do we get extra loyalty for turning them over? Well, we're gonna want the loyalty. Wait, the Headhunter's jungle's rebelling as well. Really? Okay. Sure. And is that going to be a vampiric rebellion? Interesting. It might be. Right, anyway. Got an Idza rebellion at Idza itself. So this is another battle that we're going to have to jump into. Off we go. Now the garrison here is a little bit stronger, I think, because of the Bastillodon that they have and the ancient Stegodon. I'm probably just going to go straight over the middle, if I'm completely honest. And we'll just have these on one side. Okay. Off we go. I'm actually going to have to move these forwards, I think. So they aren't being shot at. Alright, Saras Warriors, Skink Cohort. In taking the walls, actually, it's probably going to be easier in this battle than it was in the last one. It's just the units on the ground are stronger, like the Sacred Croxagores and the Bastillodon with the Solar Engine, and also the Bastillodon with the Revivification Crystal. Alright, we got a nice hit in there. Let's just dive on in with Lokhir. I guess we could just dive down into the Chameleon's Kings. That's fine. Damn, we did a lot of damage there. Lokhir just flattened them. We're doing plenty of damage. And as the Corsairs come up, they are going to be slicing them to bits. Very cool. Oh damn, that Black Oak Corsair got wrecked. I need to take off again with Lokhir so that I can use another breath attack. And I'm going to hit the Saras Warriors here. Oh, they got utterly destroyed. I think we hit a bit of friendly fire there, but it demolished the unit. Let's bring over the Manticore. I'm going to pop the Potion of Healing to get that going sooner than later. Right, and now we're going to have the Dark Shards jump up on the top while we come down with all of the Corsairs.
Orders understood. The merciless host, it is done.
I love this combination, like Lokhir coming in with his dragon and then the Manticore is like his pet that just comes in after. Pretty cool.
Lokhir Fellheart.
We've already done so much damage.
Corsairs. We are ready.
I can do another breath attack. Actually, it might be a good idea to just come back over here quick. We'll have the Manticore take off. And then I can pop a breath attack into the Chameleon Skinks. And then we'll just kind of land on top of the Saras Spears.
Death and plunder.
Nom nom. Manticore getting a good bite there at those skinks. This is really nice for us because I think these have pretty damn decent range versus these units. The only issue we're having is that the Sacred Croxicores are pretty damn good against our Blackheart Corsairs. Like, this really isn't the best engagement for the Blackheart Corsairs, I can tell you that much. But I guess we could get Lokhir and the Manticore to engage. Also, the Murderous Prowess certainly helps. So I mentioned how on the ground it's going to be a lot harder. I mean, maybe what we could do with these guys is actually have them just come off. And the ones there can stay on the wall. The ones on the side I don't think are doing anything. We're currently doing some damage to the Saras warriors with shields. I'm going to have these run off the walls now. And we're going to have these Dark Shards just target the Bastiladon there to kill that. There we go, loads of damage. Or is that army losses? Yep. Cool. That is victory. Took more losses than I would have liked on my Blackheart Corsairs, but they will replenish quite quickly, I think. Especially if we like stay in this element, which we will. "209 kills for Lokhir is always very nice. Those breath attacks from the dragons are so strong. Especially against AI. Right, we will just simply occupy that. And we're going to have to build this up. So let's go for Dark Elf Banners. Regiment of Renown, Slaanesh's Harvesters, Doomfire Warlocks, nice. Pretty nice Regiment of Renown. Okay, so on to Hard to Hit for Lokhir. This is on a big old dragon now, he's going to need that. Okay, and Cecile is now getting her replenishment.
It will have to wait.
Good. Right, with Yashtra, what we could do is maybe send her down to Uxel. It's only going to be a undead rebellion, I think, though. Right, Alana's ready in one turn. Maybe we could use Alana. I could like disband Yashtra maybe. Just get Alana online next turn. That would be faster than walking over here, I think. Unless I could maybe move to Chupiotol in one turn. In which case we could maybe stop the rebellion from occurring this turn. Yeah, we can do that. I think that's smart. We can get over to Oixol, maybe in the next turn. We can march in that direction. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. It saves me building up another army, at least. Ganesh still sitting there raiding. It's absolutely fine. Just got to wait for Zesir to get into position, and then she's good to go. If we do it too soon, the Vampire Coast army could come back and maybe beat Ganesh, but we'll see. Since we actually have quite a decent amount of money, I'm going to upgrade this to the next level, the Dark Tower there. Because this is in fact going to rebel. Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Oops. Okay, let's march back down then. That's pretty important. We should be trying to prevent that at all costs. I wonder if it will pop an attack. I guess it's probably going to be a vampire rebellion though, right? Actually, I guess it could be a Cult of Sotek rebellion. We will see. If they take that settlement, it's kind of a bit of a bummer, but I'm gonna take the risk. If it's like a Lizardman rebellion, it could be pretty rough.
Welcome to the Blessed Dread. Will you be staying?
So Marcus Wolfheart would like a trade agreement. I think that's perfectly fine. Also, previously, the Vampire Coast, I think, sacked the settlement of the Dread Fleet, so that's worth noting. But either way, this is good. Let's accept that.
The Cracker Lord cometh. Your obedience is required.
Here we have the Top Knots asking for money in order to join the war against the Defenders of the Great Plan. We don't want them to take any of their settlements, so we're going to say no to that. But I'm assuming that is the tribe that spawned in the north side of Lustria. So I'm probably going to have to wipe them out at some point, otherwise they're just going to be a pain in the ass. Let's stitch up. It is known, Lord, that many assassins choose to stitch their lips together as a sign of their trustworthiness. They can literally never speak of their silent, deadly deeds. Should this one appease the gods and the tenets of his chosen career path? So its mouth shut, +1 loyalty, -2,500. Or leave it unsown. Or leave it unsown. Because we can't afford it. That's a very costly operation to sew the mouth shut. Alright. Echo here, we can probably kill him. Nice and easy. Actually, we're going to probably have to wait. Will we get there in time? I don't even know.
Yes.
Alright, well, we'll go down to Idza. Yeah, it's a little worrying, actually.
Servant of Hecate.
He might get a full stack and then just attack the settlement. Oh, this was also a Cult of Sotek rebellion. But that's okay, because we can get in there with Ganache and we'll probably be able to kill them off in the next turn. That's okay. Right, as for down here, we're going to want to run round towards Oaksol. And she's now only on 2 loyalty, which is really bad.
Feel my power.
But I need her, so I'm going to recruit a couple more Black Ark Corsairs with handbow so she can get the job done. But damn, she might just leave us. That would be awkward, wouldn't it? The loyalty issues really showing.
The portents are good.
Right, can we see what's in the Awakening? No, we cannot. I don't want to move into that anyway, because there's attrition. There's a severe gale there. Right, and Ginash isn't in position anymore either, so... But 1, 2 rebellions. There's going to be a 3rd rebellion here. Rebellions constantly. It's like the worst part about this game is just public order. Right, it's in the turn. At least we're making 864 per turn at the moment. That's pretty nice due to the new trade agreement we have. And it will also be nice once the event occurs where we discover other factions, because we will be able to start trading with Naggarond, I expect, and other Dark Elf factions that potentially like us. Although actually, I guess none of them will probably like us at the start. Okay, nothing much going on in the end of the turn. Rite of Awakening with Tlaxland, but that's about it. Right, we've got to take out Acro here. This should be a relatively simple battle, although a very strange one, to say the least. So many Terrordon riders. And what's that about? This is a big old fight though. I guess one good thing about letting these rebellions build up is you're going to get a lot of post-battle loot for defeating them. That's some decent unit ranks for the Terrordons, that's for sure. So these are missile cavalry, aren't they? Yeah. So that's fine. We'll probably just end up shooting them out the sky quite easy. Let's put these on the right flank, put those on the left flank. Dark Shards behind. Okay, we're good to go. I'm probably going to have Lokhir fly forwards, actually. Maybe we can hit a breath attack, although they're not very concentrated, honestly. So, maybe not. We'll save it until we engage. A nice thing though, a Black Ark Corsairs can match the range of Terrordon Riders, so I think we can equally engage there.
Make them bleed.
Yeah, we actually win that engagement.
Slaughter! Onward to destruction! Battle ready! Battle calls! Nagarothi!
I may as well turn these to engage as well.
Murder awaits!
Dark Shards! Onward!
Going!
The merciless host!
Onwards to murder! Dark Shards! Druki, forward!
I'm just going to shift them up as much as I can. And we'll just move that unit back. Great.
Dark Shards!
Corsair handbows!
Wait, are they charging? Surely not. No. Well, even if they were, they're going to get shot out of the sky very quickly. Right, they're all good kills. We've absolutely crushed them. Oh, here comes the chameleon skinks.
We are ready to destruction! Lokhir Fellheart! Dark Shards! At once! The merciless host! Battle ready!
And Lokhir just wrecking them. Wow. They came in and he just took out like 4 of them with one hit. These are going to have to actually fall back, taking a worrying amount of damage right now. I need to take care of these chameleon skinks in front, and then we can turn our attention of the Dark Shards to them. Actually, let's move these back.
Dealers in death. By Drakira!
Corsair handbows! With pleasure!
Let's get the Manticore maybe to finish off the Terrordon Riders for us. And we're going to get Lokhir into a position to put some breath attacks in. Yeah, let's just do a concentrated strike onto this Saurus Warrior unit. And then we'll charge down into Acro. Get the Manticore to come and help out with that afterwards.
Cold-blooded killers!
Corsairs,
Following orders. Daruki, forward!
Dark shards. Cold-blooded.
Right, let's make sure we're using the Shadow's Vanlek. And these have almost used up their ammunition already.
Battle ready. Corsair handbows.
Let's have them charge in.
Dark elves.
Lokhir Fellheart. Dark shards. Death is coming.
Okay, I'm going to move these over to the left-hand side, just to help engage some of these troops.
By Cain.
Dark
I should be
Riders.
using my Dark Riders.
Onwards to murder.
I always forget I have them because I'm not used to using like
Dealers
Cav.
Carnage awaits.
We didn't even use them before the battle ended, but I guess we can use them to run them down. Not sure I even want to though. I think I'm just going to end the battle straight away. Reason being is I want them to survive so that we can attack them again for more experience and also more money. It may be a little bit worrying doing that in the same turn, so I am tempted to almost leave them alive for another turn while we replenish a bit.
I am victorious.
Right, let's enslave.
Enslave them.
We got 2,000 from that,
Get moving.
just over. We got the Trickster's Helm as well. Nice, 10% ward save, plus 7 melee defense. Really nice, actually.
Lokhir Fellheart.
Way better than the armor he currently has, so we'll give him that. Also, might be a good idea to give him Hydra Blade. Well, since we got a decent amount of replenishment, I think I'm actually going to attack them again. Do I click the auto resolve button though? Probably safer if we
Raid. Fight.
don't. But then again, we do have the garrison backing us up. Yeah, okay. I shouldn't have clicked the enter. I shouldn't have clicked that.
Slaves of the real plunder.
Alright. Well, it doesn't matter.
Lord of the sea. A mutiny.
What we can do now is probably just recruit maybe a couple units of shades for the time being.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
And then we'll continue to the Monument of Izital. But what I'm likely going to do is get rid of these shades after we can get Blackheart Corsairs. Because in Lokhir's army, definitely better off having Blackheart Corsairs than shades.
Victory as always.
Like Blackheart Corsairs with handbows I think are better than shades right now. They get 26 missile damage. I guess shades missile damage is pretty ridiculous to be honest. Alright, he's leveled up. Let's finish off hard hit. Actually, no, let's get Eternal Hatred. Make sure I've got that before I forget to take it. And down here it's a Itza Rebellion. Really? Oh, it's so annoying. Why does it have to be an Itza Rebellion? It's so frustrating.
Enchantress. Taking
Okay.
control.
What we're going to have to do then is probably just recruit more dudes. Okay, we can move back a little bit more.
The ocean awaits.
Okay, and then we're going to recruit. So we're going to need more Blackheart Corsairs. Let's just do that. That's fine. She has the bonuses for Blackheart Corsairs, right? Oh no, she doesn't. She's not high enough level yet. Alright, well we'll give her some more armor. We don't need any of that stuff. Got the Scroll of Stone, which is nice for her. And we could probably give her a slaver. Pretty useful. Alright, Ganesh, time for you to wipe out your rebellion. This is all skink cohort, but we will play it out just to avoid unnecessary losses. Yeah, losing the Black Arcs in the last auto-resolve. I should have definitely played it out just to avoid that. Because it costs us quite a lot of money to recruit those shades, even though they're discounted. Whereas if we didn't do it that way, we wouldn't have had to pay a penny. Right, let's start the deployment. And I guess we'll just chill, because they're going to have to come towards us, right? We have the artillery.
Dread spears.
Corsair hand bows.
I do actually have like 3 units of Dark Shards of Shields here, which is nice. I really like this army, actually. Right, let's start the battle. Just fire at the skink cohort. Do these all have javelins? Like every single one? Oh no. No, most of them are just normal skink cohort, but a couple of them have javelins. Let's fire at the ones with javelins then with the Reaper bolt throwers.
Dark shards. Make them bleed. The merciless
These bolt
host
fiends, damn, they hit hard. They do have sundering.
dealers in death.
Carnage awaits.
Corsairs. Glorious destruction. Dread spears.
Advancing. Shifting. I am.
I guess this is fine because I can use this ability.
Hearken to me.
And then I can also maybe drop a burning head through here. Yeah, let's do that through these units. Or maybe through the center somewhere. Yeah, we'll do one there. It's fine.
Summoning destruction.
Oh no, it went into our own units. That's annoying.
Nagarothi.
Yeah, sometimes it can do that when it like...
Supreme
I don't know if it's like a miscast that causes that. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't go straight and it can veer off and often into your own lines.
Nagarothi. Without question. Dark shards.
No, it's doing a lot of damage to the Skink Chief. We've nearly won already.
Supreme sorceress. Battle call. Seeking distraction.
And we'll just buff up our guys with the Flaming Sword of Ruin.
Corsairs.
That will make our Black Ark Corsairs nice and strong.
Corsair handbows. Slash. Kill.
We do have the charge bonus here, so we should melt that Skink cohort in a charge. That's due to the Murderous Prowess. Plus 25% charge bonus.
Nagarothi. Corsairs.
Bolt throwers.
Right, that's it. That's victory. Speed it up. And end the battle. Then we're going to attack them again. Hopefully get more money. Get more experience. And then we can head back to the Vampire Coast. So,
Revel in this
we'll make sure to
glorious
enslave them.
Run while you still can.
Give me those 400 slaves.
Supreme sorceress.
And then we'll attack them again. Although we can pick her a name of power. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So I'm actually going to leave it here. We will choose the name of power in the next episode. That's what I'm going to do. And then it looks like we're going to be attacking the Vampire Coast. We'll be cleaning up the defenders of the Great Plan. And then finally, we'll be hitting the Sentinels of Zeti. And that will be pretty much everything we do on the southern continent before moving off elsewhere. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.